Hello, hello. I miss you so. It seems like it's been forever. It actually hasn't. I recorded one yesterday, and it was like 50 gigs, dude. These episode recordings are getting out of hand. Out of hand. Like, here's my hand. Oh, wait, the webcam's not on. Well, pretend that my hand is on the screen. Well, technically not on the screen, because then I get fingerprints and it's all smudgy. Alright, let's move on. Before we we get to 25 minutes again, and it's crazy. 25 minutes of this game is 50 gigs. Bro. What if I had like a capped internet, my dude? Well, I would move, maybe. Move to a different country. You can't just say that though. You could. That's like best case scenario. You could try to find somewhere to move in your area that doesn't have capped internet. I don't know how that works. Like, what's up with that? What's up with the data caps? I don't know anything about it, and if I had more time, if I was on my last job, Sundays were usually super slow or super busy. I remember the last couple days, the last couple weeks, it was right around when my baby was born, when Charlie was born. It was super busy, and it sucked because it was like, if you've ever been in the situation where you had a newborn, your brain's kind of just mush. So, like, having to deal with a bunch of issues by yourself, like. The Sunday crew was a skeleton crew, and I was just like mostly by myself in a lot of the situations, unless I really needed to call somebody and ask for help. And it was, that's not what you want to do in those situations. You want to try to solve them yourself, but still, on the slow days, it would be something that I would look up, like. Why do data caps exist? And well, I mean, I kind of know why. It's just like data caps on your phone. Although they're getting rid of those in America, mostly to garner more profits, because they feel like if everyone's on unlimited plans, let's put it this way: like, people are in like offices or at home most of the time. So you're using your Wi-Fi all the time anyways, and that's kind of why I stuck with a data plan this whole time. But I've found, like, since I've become a mailman, I go through data quite a bit more, like just trying to watch like my brother's stream, or if like Bagel's streaming while I'm still at work, or if like etc. If I want to watch YouTube videos, I'll just pop it on. There were a couple of months during quarantine, and I guess we're still in it, but in the beginning months, Verizon was like, hey, I know you guys are all cooped up at home, but here's some extra data just to get by. And I, my first comment was like, that makes absolutely zero sense. You're cooped up at home in your Wi-Fi filled house. And so here's some more data so that you're happy about what again? What, like, that you have a cell phone? Like, were they afraid that people would realize, oh, I can, should I, like, try to cancel my phone plan for a couple months? Since I don't need it. I don't need a cell phone right now, because I'm never, like, outside of the internet scope. We did pretty good in that race, did we? We got second. Okay, that's not the best, but it's not too bad. Ohio's got the flavor of a water chestnut. It's not too crazy, but it's not the best, and it's not the best. But I don't know. That's a Reliant K lyric. Don't look it up. It's not worth it. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I wish I had a little bit more time to look up random information like that, and I could just. Because it's good fodder for commentary, right? You just spout out like a random fact that you read up on Reddit, and then someone goes, "Hey, you subscribe to that one too, huh?" I used to do that with my I guess now ex-brother-in-law. How do you? Do I just How do you refer to a former brother-in-law who's now the like a divorced brother-in-law? It's a weird thing to bring up. I guess it's another thing I would look up. How do you refer to a brother-in-law that is? I guess that's how you get like the twice removed. Is the twice removed like am I going too slow? Like, are you supposed to be drifting through these? Because I'm driving like I would in real life. Like, oh, this is a bad curve. Let me just turn at like 15 miles an hour. Pop the handbrake and pow over. Sorry, I'm gonna say that in every single video. Okay, let's go. But how's my day? My day was good. How about yourself? It could have been better. Look, I'm in. I guess you could. I guess it's not optimistic, but I had plans. I had hopes and dreams for today, but they were shattered as soon as I walked into the office, and they were like, "Hey, you're at the wrong office." I'm like, are you kidding me? You guys switched me to a different station, like, out of nowhere? Come on, man. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't benefit the station. Like, I don't know why they do that kind of garbage. But you know, there's probably some sort of politics in there. Some sort of thing in here. Oh, speaking of politics, man. I know you're like, oh boy, here we go. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. I'm not like, that's not what we do here. Okay, let me just get that clear. We don't discuss like. Okay, let me just get to the actual thing I want to say before we get into another tangent. So some guy was like, was seemingly nice. You know, he was just like, hey. Aren't you almost done with your day? And I'm like, no, I've got like 2 hours left. And he was asking that at like 5 o'clock yesterday. And so when I said 2 hours, you know, afterwards, he's like, oh, so is that like overtime? And I was like, yeah, it's this stupid like political mail that's real bad. And I think I kind of mumbled that because I really just wanted to go because I was already running late. And he was just like, nah, man, it's not political, it's economics. You know, you should really get a hold of it. I'm like, if somebody ever uses that line on you, walk away very quickly. As quickly as possible. It's not political, it's economics. I don't care what it is, I want to go home and, you know, enjoy what I do on the side. You know, I want to say I'm a simple man, but I mean, I guess if someone did like a deep dive, like in yesterday's biopic, I guess like there's some things that aren't that simple, sure. You know how my brain ticks. Yo, we're doing really well in this. Okay. I didn't want to be victim to comedic timing, so I slowed down just a little bit there. Okay, alright. And just a little bit of focus. A little bit of focus helps go a long way, you know? Okay. But yeah, like that guy, he was like starting to walk up towards me because he was like, you know, a good 150 feet away while we were having this quote unquote discussion, and he starts going, yeah, you gotta really watch out, you know, your union's under attack. I'm like, I feel like I'm barely part of that. Where I'm at, I'm only 10 months in on my job. And like I've had to be talked to by a manager for like coming in late once, like not like in the morning. I'm saying I got home at like 9:30, one day, and it was because they gave me the absolute worst swings. I'm like, you kidding me? Like there was no way that I could feasibly finish that that day. I'm gonna recover it here. But you know, like I'm pretty good friends with my union rep, which may or may not assist me in any way. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't, because a lot of times when I'm actually complaining to him, he kind of probably just sees it as me trying to complain to a friend instead of complaining to him as a union rep, because I feel like I'm getting abused. And so I don't know. It's a little bit of a dangerous friendship. Not like dangerous, but like kind of like a I don't know. I guess it's good to have the union rep on your side. That's what it is. Like, and kind of like he tells me what to do to not get into trouble. Except for put this hold down on this. He wants me to put a hold down on a crappy route and just like ruin my legs for life. You know, my logic there for not holding it is I'm okay with doing it every now and then, but doing that every day, it's gonna be awful. I'm already at the bottom of the totem pole, so I'm kind of getting like I'm getting the worst of the swings, and I don't want to just complain about work on this. I caught myself 5 minutes into complaining. I'm just like, you know what? No, let's not go there. But you did ask about my day, you know. It's your fault. It's your fault. What can I say? It's what I have to bring you. It's what I have in the docket. I want to get these. I want to get an angle from these guys. I forget what they're called. Like zipline elevator things. Alright, let's see if we can zoom out. No, that's in, by the way. Alright, so if we zoom out, this looks pretty cool. Oh man, and the lines kind of help, like, add like a little bit of drama. It looks like yeah, it's got really good forced perspective. I don't know what I'm talking about. I made one drawing in 7th grade that had some perspective. They tried to teach us how to draw in perspective, and I think I'm Picasso over here. I mean, if anything, it helped me appreciate it more. You know, like it's something that you don't learn. It's something that you don't realize takes a lot of detail. It takes a lot of I guess more of attention to detail. You know. Okay. All right. Hold on. Focus. We are doing pretty okay. We need to keep it up. I think the last rain level we got first place. I don't remember though. I don't remember 100%. Don't hold me to that. Don't hold me to that statement. Okay. All right. Here we go. Ooh, another bonfire. It's a bonfire. Turn the lights out. How does that next line go? I don't think it's clean, so let's not say it. I'm burning everything this. So don't say it, and then it proceeds to say it. Okay. Here we go. Speed dart. Oh man. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Ring of Pain, as you probably have noticed on the channel. If you're more of a fan of like this kind of art, this kind of like more atmospheric stuff, we got Lonely Mountains coming up as well. We got the DLC for Lonely Mountains. It's gonna be real good. But yeah, Art of Rally should still be pumping out as well. You know, I'm maxing out my my content creation for sure, but it's worth it. And also, like, not to be a downer on my streams, but they're very hit or miss, right? Like I could if I turn on my stream, there's a very high chance that like nobody shows. But there's also like a high chance, like I guess you could say it's like 40-60%, whichever night, you know, the coin flip is. You know, there might be like a handful of people or nobody. It's weird because it's usually not just like one person. If one person's there, you know, usually another person or another person, another person. But it might just be like, you know, people watching, people stopping by and watching, and then like if somebody chats, it kind of opens up the floor to for other people to be like, all right, I can chat now. That might be the case, because I do feel like that sometimes. Like in my friends' streams, if I pop in and nobody's talking, I'm just like, no, all right, I'll just let him do his thing. You know, I feel like he's having fun. Which is kind of how I usually try to set up my streams anyways. Like I noticed that like if I check out like kind of a newer stream, a newer streamer's stream, they're not usually like commentating that much. Like you have to be essentially direct, like if nobody's in chat, you have to kind of like play it like a let's play, which is really strange, but it helps me out. Well, I mean, it honestly has helped me just to record more, because if you don't know, I honestly started, I'm primarily a YouTuber now, specifically because I'm a dad, specifically because I don't have really like that much time. But I used to just only stream, and whenever I played stuff that's like single player, stuff that's like roguelites, I was always like, what do I do? Like if I know what I'm like, if what I'm doing requires attention, like how do I just talk and play? And I was always impressed at people that could do that, and I was like, hey, I want to do that. I want to do more of that. But usually, so like the talking and playing part wasn't as bad, because I usually had, like when I streamed almost daily, there was usually somebody else I could bounce off of, like on the chat. Like you'll hear a lot of big streamers say like it's easier to stream than create like a flow of consciousness YouTube video, because there's people to riff off of, there's people to make fun of, there's people to just have conversation about, you know, whatever else you're talking about. So that makes sense, in my head at least. Also, we're killing it, man. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like I know how to drive today. It is different from day to day. This is clean. No, don't jinx it, dude. There we go. 4:14.664. I felt it, dude. I felt that first place. I felt that first place before we hit that finish line. You heard me, right? I was just like, this feels good. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're starting off with a little bit of tipsy turvy. Okay, it's a little tough. It's a little tough. I hate those. Okay, good stuff. Now you're on your feet. You're off to the races. Quite literally, I guess, off to the rallies. Wait, you gotta eat? Yeah, you gotta. Did I make that joke like the first video? It's something like that. The art of you gotta eat rallies. Do you guys like rallies? I know, like, I kind of went into the thing, like the race stuff a little bit in like a couple episodes ago, but like honestly, like I fit in quite well with black people. Because the Filipinos are very similar to black people. Like if you look at the little details, like we have the same style like parents. I feel like I like every time they're usually like very loving, gives you lots of food to eat, you know, stuff like that. Like No. What are other stereotypes? Like we growing up, we always, and this is like a lame stereotype. Let me just put that out there. Like the watermelon and fried chicken stuff. Like it's just good food, right? It's just good food. But that stereotype is there. The funny part is, like, if you ask like a Korean or like a Chinese family, like I feel like the ones that I know at least, you know, those aren't things that were common in their household either. Like the fried chicken, dude, we had fried chicken and rice as like a meal for like 2 days out of a week. Or how do you phrase that? 2 days a week. There we go. 2 days a week we had. My brain is frying. I'm sorry. 2 days a week we had fried chicken and rice. We had some hot dogs and rice. It's very popular. Spam and rice. Pretty much like anything salty plus rice is real freaking good. I don't know. If you're saying heck yeah, I'm hungry, let's go. Like I mean we're not eating rallies with rice. Let's put it that way though. Like a burger already has the grain portion. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Okay, we've got a picture. I'm gonna pause. Actually, I'm gonna go in the photo mode before I pause, because you know what happened last time. Okay, we're back. We're back. Probably should have taken a sip of water while I paused. But this is awesome. The bridge, the water, the curvature on the road here. It looks like we're drifting like crazy. All right, I don't even know what angle to take. I think it was already a pretty good angle here. It looks so cool, man. All right, so this doesn't work. This doesn't work. Let's go with a little bit of vignette. Just raise everything. No, let's keep it cool. Keep it cool. Bloom. A little bit of lens dirt doesn't hurt. God made lens dirt. God don't hurt. Wait, lens dirt don't hurt. There it is. God don't hurt? That's not necessarily true. Have you heard of Job? Okay. Let me print screen. Alright. Let's go. You could argue God didn't do that. He just let the devil. No. Let's okay. Let's just that's a rough story. All right, let's go back to rallies though. Rallies, the curly fries. I was just talking about fries in a stream earlier, and he said steak fries were the best. I was just like, no. We need the flavored fries. We need like even air fried fries. Also, we got first, by the way. Air fried fries, I feel like, are even better than steak fries. Steak fries just aren't like consistent enough, especially when it comes to salt. I don't know. How do you guys feel about steak fries? We'll talk about it in the next one. 1981 Rally Japan, first place. Let's go. I know this is the first rally, so we're gonna continue this one in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like button, hit that sub button. Appreciate y'all. See ya.